It's 8:46 and time for Family Focus. We're around about this time every Sunday morning. Melquasha gives you practical tips on how to make our families better. Tips to do with parenting, with dating and with marriage. Today it's a saying no for the good of the family. This applies in many settings in a family life. So one thing that many people struggle to do is to say no. We don't like to disappoint people, and so rather than saying no, we'd often rather make up excuses or make up stories or promise to do it later. Or we agree to do something that we really don't want to do, but we choose to do it instead of disappointing the person. Now, Jesus was very clear that you should let your yes be yes and your no be no. But as I say, many people really struggle to say no. But there is great power and purpose in saying no to things that are not good for you. So I believe that God has a purpose for us, and to fulfill that purpose we need to say yes to things that help us on that right road for us. And we need to say no to things that will distract us from our purpose, things that will take up our precious time and leave us with less time to do the things that God wants us to be doing. It's not always the case. Sometimes you just have to help out because no one else is willing or available, but often it's wise to say no to things that are not going to help you to grow in the direction that God has for you. In the same way, we need to say no to some things for the good of our family. Couples need to be together as much as they can, and they need to be spending time with their children if they have them. And we can have so many demands with our business or our work, demands at church, demands to help with things in the community, even demands from friends and other relatives. And we need to get the balance right to make sure that we're putting family first and making sure that we're able to earn enough to look after our family, while also taking hold of those things that God has purposed for us to do. And that may well need us to say no to certain things at certain times in life. Well, with the economic situation right now, we have to be realistic, and it's very hard to say no to a job offer these days, even if it does separate you from your family. Some have had to move to different towns, even to another country to work, and have had to leave the family behind. Well, generally speaking, it's always best to be with your family if you can, or at least to try to get them to join you when it's possible. But of course, these days it's very understandable that people